In 3, 2, 1, roll it.
I wanna be inside a dream, pacing around without a care for anything real. With every mistake I see the appeal to stay on my back and watch the world fade out in a dream.
We have music now. Good to know. Hey everybody, we are back with another video of tips and tricks for you. And I'm guessing by the title, you know what kind of tips and tricks we're talking about today. We are talking about Disney with kids.
We have recently jumped into the Disney with kids.
Yes, and we've been 3 times now.
Yes, we have gone to Disney 100 times, just the 2 of us.
At least.
Where we could do what we want, when we wanted. There was times we went into theme parks and we may have rode one ride the entire day.
There were times that we went in with nothing but what fit in our pockets.
Yes.
Those days are gone.
How things were so simple. Now, I have talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people are intimidated by going to Disney with kids.
Oh, yeah.
And I can understand that. There's a big learning curve with that.
Yeah.
I have talked to some friends, some people who even make videos who said, once we have kids, we're not doing Disney for a while.
Yeah, there a while is a long while.
Yeah, somebody said until they were like 10 or 11.
Oof.
So, we have come up with a short list of some tips that will help you adjust and to do Disney better with kids.
Yes.
Is that a good way to say it?
Things that have
Helped us.
ways to survive Disney and still have a good time and not regret going.
And so you know, I'm looking at my list. The ages these tips will help you is anywhere from 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Some do apply to the older
Certain
age.
ages more, younger ages more.
All right. Would you like to go ahead and give us number 1?
So, rule number 1 is do not try to go a rope drop to closing. Those days are long gone.
But I want to get my money's worth.
Don't try to do it. You think you're getting your money's worth, but is it really worth your money if you guys are all screaming at each other and crying by the end? I don't think so. It's miserable. It's miserable for you. It's miserable for them. Take an afternoon rest.
The best thing we have found to avoid the meltdown, as we'll put it, go back to your hotel room, an hour, 2 hours, let the little ones take a little nap.
Even if they don't sleep, make them they need time in quieter, calmer settings to desensitize. They're getting overstimulation all day long and they need time to just relax. And you need time to relax.
Yes. It's going to help everybody out in the long run.
Yeah.
If you do go and want to see the fireworks and everything, you don't want to be that person who's been at the park all day for the fireworks, and right as the fireworks start going pew pew, you look down to share this moment with your kid and they're out cold.
Yeah. Or they're screaming, crying because they're so tired, and you guys end up just leaving halfway between it, yelling about how much money you spent. Because that's usually what we see happening all around us.
Yes.
So take the break. You will thank us for it later. Yeah. I know you might have been able to get 1 or 2 rides in, but the most miserable time in a park anyway is the 2 to 5 time period. 1 to 5, 2 to 5. There. It's hot. That's when the rides tend to be the most crowded because you got the morning, the people who've been there since the morning and the people who came in after lunch all still there. That is your time to get away. And if you're staying off property or you can't get all the way back to your hotel, you don't think that, go to a go to one of the deluxe hotels. They have little seating areas hidden all over the place, and find somewhere to sit and relax in the quiet. Maybe get a 2:00 lunch at a hotel to sit and relax.
If your kid is still in a stroller, let them,
ride a few loops around the monorail.
Yeah, adjust it so that maybe they can put the little shade down and see if they'll take it out.
Find somewhere quiet with AC that everyone can sit and relax and calm down.
And if you do stay at a Disney hotel, maybe go to the pool for a few minutes, then let them take a nap and just get away from all the constant overstimulation. And I'll be honest, them sitting there playing a video game, or might want to just let that go for a little bit too. Just let them completely relax. We have found that with our little guy, when we are going to Disney, we give him his own money, and I don't care what he spends it on.
But once it's gone,
it's gone.
It's gone.
We give him a Disney gift card, and it's like, buddy, you can buy whatever toys you want if you want to blow it all on candy, but when that card is gone, you've spent all your money. That to me has helped a lot with the walking through stores and I want everything.
Yep.
Because if you've ever been in a gift shop at Disney, you're gonna see that kids want everything. Obviously, because I'll be honest,
we've even done this for ourselves now.
Yeah.
Because it helps everybody stay on budget. This is how much you have. Everybody has their own card or money or whatever, and when it's gone, it's gone.
You can use a Disney gift card at the theme parks, for those who don't know.
Yeah, so.
And you can't even get a discount on those gift cards at like Target if you have a Red Dot card, or at Sam's and Costco.
Exactly. And that's a good thing if they have a birthday or Christmas or Easter or whatever.
Around your trip,
tell relatives, hey, if you get them this, they can use it and buy what they want at the park too. So
because our little guy loves stuffed animals.
Yeah.
And we give him his money, and if he wants to go into the first gift shop we see and buy every stuffed animal that he can afford, okay. But you're not going to have it for the rest of the trip, and he knows that.
It makes them learn, how to budget, and it makes them really, really think before they start picking up what they want.
Yep. So, all right, moving on.
All right. This one, number 3. This is probably the first time we've done this, and it's
this trip. Yeah.
Yeah, this trip is the first time we've done this. My parents used to do this when I was younger, and it worked great. But it's let them help you plan the trip. Okay. Especially if they've been a couple times, or if you guys have watched videos together. It gets everybody in the family excited about the trip. You guys can do countdowns, but let them pick out, and it helps with the whole trying to get everything done. Because what we've sat down and did is like each person picked out one sit down restaurant, and then we each picked out one snack we each want to get, and we've each picked out one ride per park. So that gives us like our must-do list. And then everything else is just extra, but we're making sure that everyone gets to do what they want.
Yeah. Like we asked our little one, okay, and we had to help him a little bit because he
forgets which rides are at which parks and stuff.
Yes, so we'll talk to him and be like, okay, there's these rides at this park. Which one do you want to make sure we do? Yeah. It's like at Hollywood Studios, first thing he said was Tower of Terror. Because he rode it the first time the last trip, loved it, and he wants to make.
And we even made notes of like what his second was, because he was all excited about Tower of Terror. But then we said, "Well, what about Slinky?" And he said, "Oh, Slinky, no, have Tower." So we knew he really likes both. But it'll give you an idea of like ranking things, because there might be something that you think you really need to get done, and if you actually talk to everybody in your family, it's way down on the list, and you could be stressing yourself out to get something done that's no one's priority.
Yeah.
So prioritize, because you're not going to get it all done. So prioritize.
Yes. The same with restaurants. We try to go to 2 or 3 sit-down restaurants each trip. We picked out 2 or 3 that we thought he would like. We watched vlogs about them, And he decided, I'd like to try that one. And no, he's a 7-year-old, so yes, you can do it at that age. You don't have to wait till they're teenagers to do that one. All right, moving on. Go with the flow. Meaning, if your kids don't like something, don't make them keep doing it.
You might have an idea of what you think they're gonna love, and you get there and you realize that terrifies them. They don't like it, and they like this better.
Because you might have that kid who is utterly terrified of the characters. And you have, not anymore, she's talking about when she was a child, but you have booked 4 character dining meals, and you've got a Vance Lightning Lane to meet Mickey and them. Do you really want your kids screaming their head off the entire? It's
not going to be that dream experience.
No.
And you're going to be mad that you spent that much money on it.
Yes. Disney now allows you to cancel reservations up to 24 hours in advance.
2 hours in advance.
2 hours in advance. So it might be changing some dinner reservations or canceling your Lightning Lane if they're just, and it's just not, we're not talking about just characters. It's anything.
Yeah.
You plan on doing this multiple times and they don't like it.
Our son doesn't like the dark, so we don't push him to go on a lot of rides that take place a lot in the dark. And we kind of feel him out for when he wants to ride those rides. So, yeah, there's certain things you can do. You know, we've learned that, yes, we know that the carpets and the Triceratops and Dumbo are all pretty much the same thing, but he likes all 3, so.
And Daddy has to ride them all with him every single time.
So, it's a good way, just kind of, and you might be trying to run to get to the next ride, but they see a playground and they really want to go play. Stop and let them play. Yeah, you might not get one of the rides in that you want to get, but you're going to be thankful that you let them out and let them play, because they need that time. Because while they're getting stimulated and tired that way, they're also either shut up in a stroller or they're having to stand still in a line, and they're not getting to just play and run.
Kids have a little more energy than adults do.
So they might need that time to play and run. That's why Disney has built in all those little play areas. So go with the flow, and if you see one, let them play there.
I know our son loves the Boneyard at Animal Kingdom. He's a big dinosaur fan. That he'll stay in there all day if we'd let him.
All right. When you're planning your trip, try to make sure that you actually plan things that your kids will like each day.
Yes.
Meaning that I'm not saying you can't do things that they won't like, but don't plan a whole day of that. Like, don't stack dining reservations a bunch in one day if they have trouble sitting still. Don't plan a long
Don't get mad at them by that third reservation if they're you know, talking and wiggly and all that.
If you have a kid that has a hard time sitting still for an hour meal, don't plan one of the signatures that might, some of those signatures take 2 and 3 hours to eat at. Not all of them, but some of them do. So,
and I'm going to tell you this from experience. I'm going to tell you this from experience. There's going to be stuff that your kid loves that you don't, that you're just going to have to do.
Yeah.
Like the last one, Dumbo, carpets, and Triceratops. They're all the same, but I'll do them every single time. And this goes along
with, if you let them help you plan the trip, then you will make sure to do some of those things each time.
Yes.
But one way, instead of trying to get everything done, try to get at least something everyone likes done each day.
And as a travel agent and an online Disney expert, self-proclaimed, you're not going to get everything done in one trip.
No.
Especially with kids. There's no way.
So you're better off making sure that for each kid, there's something that they like that day.
Something for them to look forward to.
Something that they can be excited about doing that day. And then, if you have multiple kids, and like this was me and my siblings, I might not have loved something one of them planned, but my mom would remind me that we either A, just did what I wanted to do, or we were about to go do what I wanted to do. And it kind of helped with that, but I don't want to do this. Okay, but we're doing your thing next. Kind of helped teach me and my siblings to, you know, the give and take. And that will make your trip a whole lot better.
Yes.
Like, we're doing this for Daddy, but we're gonna go get, you know, we're getting this snack for Daddy, but in a few minutes we're gonna go get your snack.
Trust me, my kid does not want to go do Living with the Land.
Yeah.
But we're going to do Living with the Land because that's my favorite ride.
But we'll go right next door and do Soarin' next.
Yes.
That's what she does like.
Yes. And we'll do Test Track, which he loves.
Yep.
All right, moving on. I'm going to say this, but it should be so duh, of course. Take a moment and just enjoy being at Disney with your kids.
Yeah, and I think that one is kind of all of them compiled into one.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think so many people have this list of what they think they have to get done. They try to do it all, and they're so busy running around getting their money's worth that they don't just have fun with their family.
Yeah. And it might just be sitting on a bench, eating some popcorn, and watching your kid try to feed a bird a piece of popcorn or something, and you just realize, I'm at Disney World.
Mm-hmm. It might be that your kid loves the monorail, which is free, more than any ride at the park, so you guys do an extra loop around on the monorail while he looks around at everything.
It might be playing along with your little daughter as she dresses up as a princess and goes to an overpriced breakfast or dinner.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, there's a lot of different things, and sometimes it's not the things you spent money on. And sometimes it takes away from the things you spent money on, but...
Take a moment and enjoy.
Exactly.
Now, I see the little red light blinking, so we're going to wrap this up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Hit that notification bell so you see more videos.
Leave a comment with some of the stuff that you enjoy doing with your family.
What are some tips and tricks for your planning for your family?
So,
We'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to see future videos. And if you want to be notified of our upcoming videos, make sure to hit that notification bell.